Namaste everyone, I'm Hari Krishnan. This is the 69th video towards the Save Soil movement by Sadhguru and the Isha Foundation. I was looking at how we can regenerate soil, how we can regenerate a desert and make sand soil. And that's when I stumbled upon the Al Baida project in Saudi Arabia. It was amazing to read about it. Many of you might know that Saudi Arabia has vast areas of desert and hence the soil is infertile. And believe it or not, 10,000 years ago, Saudi Arabia was a rainforest. And today, 54% of the food that is required by Saudi Arabia is produced in Saudi Arabia. But I'll talk about that in another video. Today, let me share with you what exactly is the Al Baida project, because it's a beacon of hope for regenerative agricultural practices. So Saudi Arabia has a mountain belt on its western side. And beyond the mountain belt is the Red Sea. And there is this region between the mountains and the Red Sea, which was fairly green and had lots of trees, and the previous generations cut them down and it became a desert, like it's happening in many parts of the world. And to mitigate this issue, the rulers of Saudi Arabia, with the help of few eminent scientists, they took upon the project, the Al Baida project. The situation in this region was that there was a tribe inhabiting this region with great difficulty because they had very less rain, and whatever rain happened just washed away, just ran off as floods back to the Red Sea. So the scientists lived with this tribe for a span of 8 years or so, and the idea was to slow down this flood because they wanted the earth to absorb as much water as possible, so that when the water goes in, the sand becomes wet and slowly and gradually it starts getting fertile. So how they slow down this flood runoff was they constructed small check dams or check bunds along the course of the flood in between these mountains. And these bunds were supposed to slow down the runoff and let the earth absorb it. But unfortunately, the force of the flood just made these bunds get washed away. And using this feedback from nature, they started making bigger bunds, stronger bunds, and they started growing small tree saplings. And they irrigated them using drip irrigation by getting water from some local wells or from desalination plants. And fortunately, when the next rain happened, their objective was achieved. The water was slowed down, the soil had slowly started turning fertile, but again there was no rain at all for the subsequent 2 years. And at the same time, the funds also were getting scarce. So one of the scientists pulled the plug. He said that let's not irrigate the plants we have now, because if we keep irrigating them, we never know if it's a sustainable model, because a sustainable model should work in the given climatic conditions. And all the trees they had planted, they started drying. Many of them died. And in the year 2019, it rained. And that rain changed everything, because grass started growing and all these trees started rejuvenating. And now they have successfully converted a portion of dead desert with dead soil into a green patch of land. And this is exactly why we are asking you to join the movement, join the Save Soil movement, and agree on the what of the issue, that is saving soil. So that there are various methods to achieve that. Saudi Arabia did this with their resilient commitment. They converted a patch of desert into fertile land. And this is proof that we can convert less fertile or unfertile land into fertile ones. Raise your voices. Let your governments hear you. Let's make it happen. Let's save soil. Namaste.